Now that we've moved on and we are moving on to having these constant conversations, with the practice that we've just had, from a personal perspective, because we've had twice, I want us to move now speaking about performance. So I would like us to put the cat grow process into practice. So remember that I've left you on the table there the list of questions that one can take, and we're going to put it into practice. And I want you guys to use the availability of the questions that we have put there, which define powerful questions. Which and remember, I said earlier that powerful questioning is asking those open-ended. So we don't want people to be left with the option of a yes or a no, because those are direct. But we want to leave them leeway for them to start opening up, telling us, what's going on, telling us how they feel as they check in, telling us how they choose the direction to take. They create possibilities and encourage discovery of deeper understanding. Because if we have deeper understanding of exactly what's going on, you get new insight. They should be curious, and we should leave a space of curiosity, not being judgmental. Even at that moment where they seek learning, an opportunity for you to actually share and develop, we want to make sure there's at no point people are feeling judged or are judgmental towards the other party. So those are the cue cards there. The grow cue cards. I would like for you to use each one of them and use it to the best of your ability in order to have those practice coaching conversations. This speaks to performance. So remember, we did an example with your partner where we made the coaching agreement, and now we're gonna have a conversation that is linked to that coaching agreement that we had earlier. So still go back and use your pair, and I would like you to go through this practice, and once we're done, we'll come back and reconvene and share learnings. And it's important that each one does it genuinely so that we get the best out of it. Did you feel it with that personal one? Now we want to get you to that point with regards to performance itself within the business, within your different areas, be it card, be it home loans, be it reg ops. We would like you to be as genuine as possible. Okay, so as we've gathered here, and as I was moving through the different teams, listening and observing and seeing, for some it was like an aha moment with regards to your current performance, right? Tell me, what did you learn? What got you to that aha moment? Yes. Absolutely. What else? What was hard for you? That's great. Yes. And it's important that at each step you understand that you need to move over. We can never, at the beginning of the conversation, be told that no, I know I did this wrong, and no, I'll solve it. Let's understand fully, what is your understanding, and what clarity is. Remember that destination picture that we painted earlier. It is important that we are clear there and we understand what is it that we're trying to achieve, because if there is no clarity of what exactly we're trying to achieve, and we do not know the targets that are actually at play here, then we're already thrown out, because even if we were to discuss the reality, but even if we were to discuss the way forward, but if you do not understand the clarity of where is it that we're building, or where's the vision going, or what exactly are we working towards, then it is of no value. So what was the easiest thing for you? Because I saw you smile there a lot for quite a bit. What was easy for you? Okay. So with those hard copies that you guys had when you were doing the practice, I would like for you to continue the coaching practice, and you swap roles. And with the observers, I would like for you to observe, and you also going to share, and we're going to twist and turn and turn the roles along the way. Because remember when I said earlier, I said practice makes perfect, right? So it is in the practice that you are able now to listen and hear. It is in the practice that you are able to understand better. It is through practice that you are able to open up your thoughts to better questioning. So remember, right now, today is the first day, and you're just asking questions, and you are being assisted by the cue cards that you have there. These cue cards are there for you to I'd say to work as if it's a cheat sheet, but you want to develop the thought. And how do you develop? You continue to ask questions. For those that love reading, I know it enhances your vocab quite a bit. So for those that love watching TV, I'd like to challenge you to just decrease on the TV, start reading more, because that enhances the vocabulary for you to be able to actually ask more, spark thoughts, think more, give insight, because through reading, it just opens up your intellect quite a lot, by a lot. And when you read, it's not that we are saying that you now need to leave everything. Just read for 30 minutes a day. Dedicate phones aside. Guys, you are a generation that loves just phones. I think we still love, the smell of a good book, and take time, be in nature, read, you follow through the words. And sometimes for some, you like mumbling, try keeping quiet and follow with it's practice. And with practice, you get better. You start seeing things from a different light. You question better. Your level of IQ gets you curious, because you want to know more, because there is theory behind certain facts that you've learned, and therefore to challenge even your mind, because we are in an evolving world, and therefore we need to keep up with current affairs and with everything else that's happening around us, especially in this country. So we're going to do role coaching plays, and from there we're gonna use the cue cards that you have there, and you're gonna use your books, the learner guides that you have, in order to achieve this, because I want you to get into practice, and then while we are in practice, I'll also walk around, so just to hear how you guys are doing. So the observers, make sure that you observe and look. Remember, when you were observing, I did mention that it is not only about you hearing, it's about you seeing the body. It is about you seeing facial expressions. It is about you seeing, how they are. body language will tell you a lot about a person. So at times people are sitting at the edge of their seat. Sometimes people are feeling sick that day. It is important that you touch base when you are checking in with your individual. It is important that you understand the reasons why they are checking in that manner, and is it ringing a bell that this person is well, or is it saying, can we pause a bit and acknowledge that moment before we proceed, or do we cancel the session and schedule it for another day? Okay, let's start. And wow, it has been such a day today. And like us, as we gather around here to take, for you guys to take me through, what did you learn today? I know it's been a long day and we've been laughing, we've been at it, minds were blown in the session, and we've learned quite a bit. Thoughts were sparked, people started having that aha moment. I would like for each one of you to tell me, what did you learn? And now that everybody has said, maybe for you, Tabang, what was hard about today? And Lerato, what was easy for you today? Now, I want to bring it really to your reality in your teams, because all 10 of you are from different spaces. You know the dynamics of the work that you are doing on a daily basis, but I would like for you to share with me, what are you going to have to focus on to make sure that this whole upskilling session works for your particular team? Well done, guys. Well done. I think even as you now thinking, I know some of you're just thinking about those people that are actually hard in your teams, or that feel entitled, or that feel that they can, because they've been, there longer, that they can do or say whatever they want. This is an opportunity for you to delve in and have those conversations. But here you've learned that, you were saying, Lerato, absolutely. We deal the ball and not the player. Nearly said it the other way around, but yes. Remember that in the drama triangle, we deal the ball and not the player. So even as we wrap up, I'd like us to take a moment and let's check out with looking at an overview of the 3 modules that we've had, the time that we've spent together, the ups and downs that you've had around the assignments, and making sure you consult with me, and we're still going to have an assignment still. But I'd like you to take a moment and tell me, each one of you, what's that one thing that's valuable to you that you learned? One thing also that you would have worked on better, and an appreciation from the group, something that you'd like to appreciate. I think it's important. 3 things. what was the most valuable thing that you learned across the whole upskilling? What would you have worked better? What do you think would have worked better into today's day? And overall, your peers, what would you like to appreciate? I am in awe of this group. Well done, guys. I think even as we check out, I've said mine, everybody has said theirs. I would like to wish you well as you start and go do the assessment and the assignments. Um, Remember the submission date that we are to speak to that I've shared with you. And remember, just like module 1 and 2, deadline is deadline. And I know you won't let me down. Thank you so much to the team. And let's call it a day.